He's with Mr. Welsh. Welcome, Congressman West. Good to see you.
Thank you very much, Tyler and Sue. How are you all?
Why do you believe what Mr. Welsh says and not what the Secretary of Labor says?
Well, it's not about believing what Mr. Welsh says. It's about studying the numbers and understanding that I continue to see these inconsistencies. We continue to see revisions of numbers upwards and downwards. And when I look at these numbers to the workforce participation rate, which still remains at a 30-year low, when I look at these numbers of the 7.8% and you compare it to the U6 computation, which takes into account the unemployed, underemployed, and discouraged workers, that U6 computation number did not move. It stayed at 14.7%.
But you are alleging not that the data are inconsistent. You are alleging specifically that the president is engaging in a cover-up of the data. You are saying that the administration is actively manipulating that data, correct?
Well, absolutely. Look at what happened with our GDP numbers. Fourth-quarter GDP numbers last year were 3%. Then
do you have any basis on which you say that? Do you have any basis on which you say that? Any source, anyone has come to you and said this is the case? I mean, do you realize how difficult it is? Would it be for someone in theory to pull off that kind of conspiracy, given the number of people in the Labor Department, given the number of surveyors who are out there, one of whom would probably say, hey, wait a minute, that's not the right number?
Well, if you would stop yelling in my ear and allow me to answer your questions, maybe we could get to the bottom of this. When I look at the GDP numbers, which have gone from 4.1%, then it went to 1.9%, then it was at 1.7%. It got revised down just about a month ago to 1.3%. We've got numbers that are all over the place, and we don't understand really the direction this economy is going. When I look on the ground down here where I am in South Florida, here in Palm Beach County, we've got unemployment that's above 9.5%. To the north in Martin County, almost 10%. And to St. Lucie County, it is 13%. So I don't see these numbers that people are talking about, and I don't understand how they can come back later in this month and say that they're revising the numbers from July and August, that they go back and do another survey. So I'm very questionable of what we do see coming out of this administration because the numbers don't add up. Even on Thursday, we had an uptick of the first unemployment jobs, whatever you want to call it, the unemployment request on Thursday. So something is inconsistent here, and that's what I am questioning.
This seems to me, frankly, Congressman, and I don't mean to be disrespectful, but this seems as curious in its way, these allegations, as the allegations of Senator Reid a couple of months ago, who said, based on sources he was not willing to name, that he had information indicating that Governor Romney paid no taxes. If this were to be true, sir, Congressman, let me finish my thought. If this were to be true, sir, would you urge that the president be impeached?
Did the workforce participation rate change? No, it's still a 30-year low. Did the U6 computation 14.7% change? No. So how is it that we had a drop of 0.3 of a percentage point on the unemployment rate if these other statistics, which are related to that, do not change? And don't challenge my intelligence, because I tell you, it wasn't too long ago that we were being told that a video was the imminence for this spontaneous attack that ended up killing an ambassador. So there are a lot of questions that come out of this administration. And I'm not talking about impeachment. I just want someone to come clean with the process and the methodology, because there's a lot of inconsistencies.
All right, Congressman, thank you very much. We appreciate you being with us
today. You have a great day.
You too.
Absolutely.
Meantime, gentlemen, a number of media organizations have been reporting about how the White